Okay, good afternoon, Miss Needham and Miss West. Good afternoon. You're very early. You're on time. And of course, we are going to begin our session with a small prayer. We normally do that before we start classes. So let me know if you can hear me. Good afternoon. Can you hear me? Can you
Good
hear me?
afternoon.
Good afternoon. All right, so we're going to start. Um, we're going to start now. We're going to start the classes right now. I hope you, in fact, had watched the videos that were sent to you on in the WhatsApp link. And I see that there are two persons watching us live on our Facebook channel. That's why I say good afternoon to you as well. This is a special maths class, CVP Labs edition. And we'll be working from 1 p.m. all the way to 6 p.m., 5 hours of classes. And so, to this evening, this afternoon, we'll start off with statistics. And I gave students both from my school at Holy Trinity High School and the students who attend CDP Labs of the Services online school um, access to the video tutorials to watch in preparations for this afternoon's class. So welcome to CDP Labs Edu Services and welcome to a special CSEC Maths class starting today. Um, so as usual, we normally begin our classes with um, prayer, and we want to pray first because with God all things are possible, and without Him we are nothing. So we want the right person to be on our side, and just in case if you have not yet subscribed, only those persons who have subscribed will be able to give responses in the chat. Uh, we'll create a link for you to be able to upload pictures of your work if you're watching us live from our YouTube channel. So we'll be creating a link for you to upload pictures from your thingy. All right. So of course we'll be doing that. Okay. So let us breathe a word of prayer first thing. One student needs to get the link, so let me just send a link to them quickly. Then of course we'll get into prayer and start out. So good evening, Miss Evans. Nice to see you that you got on well, let's say on time. All right. Definitely. All right. So we're going to pray first, and then we'll start our session. Let us pray. Loving Father, we give you thanks, dear God, for sparing our lives and allowing us to be able to participate in another preparation for exams. We know that with you all things are possible. And as we exercise our faith in you, and as we work hard, we know that success lies along. Success is ahead of us. So we're going to say thank you, dear God. But that you'll be with these students, dear Lord, that you will continue to encourage them, motivate them, prepare them to do the best that they can. And I know that at the end of the day, they'll bring honor and glory to your name. So be that you will be the devices today that they are using, be the internet connectivity that they are using. And I pray, dear God, that they will learn something today and give you thanks. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, so we're going to start off now with statistics. I sincerely hope that you had watched those videos. You know, I hope you did it. I hope you did that. Don't come today um, expecting that I'm going to spend the whole time on teaching. We're just going to be going through some questions, share with you some techniques, but I want you to respond to me in the class, of course, to do whatever is necessary. All right? So we're going to be doing that. Um, we're going to be doing that right now. All right, so well, I have a worksheet that was prepared. based on the first set of links that was sent out for the video. So I'm going to ask you to try and solve these questions. So our first question on the question number one, the table below gives the number of graduates by subject from a university's Faculty of Natural Science in 2002. You're going to try and start do part number one, part A, and the answer to the question. So you're going to start off with that one, all right? So we're going to start off by doing number one, part A, and give you the answer to that question. And then as you do that, then I will then know, tell you if you're correct or if you are wrong. All right. So as I wait, those who are in Zoom, you may click the raise hand feature, or you can put your hands, your responses, send your responses directly to me in the chat, and I will see it, and then work the two together to see if you are indeed correct. Those who are on YouTube, watching the class from YouTube, participating, I'd rather say, from YouTube, that you can know, you can, in fact, send your message or your chat in the link. Sorry, in the chat area of our YouTube channel. You can only send a chat if you have subscribed to the channel. So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, then please do so. You have 5 minutes to which to do so, and then you start sending your messages, your responses to the question. So we're now looking at number one, part A. So I'm waiting for the responses from those persons in Zoom. Good evening, Tracy. Or good afternoon, I should say.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, good afternoon. All right. So we have Kimberly Carr on. Persons are just coming on. All right, so we see an answer coming in from Zoom. All right, so we get 1A. Good afternoon, Ms. Carr.
Good afternoon.
Okay. So the first question on the board. All right, so I got a response from Tracy. I'm waiting for others to give me their response. Then we'll go through it together. So giving a chance to try for yourself first and see what you can do. All right. All right, any other person? Only one response. Anybody else? I see 3 persons watching us live on Zoom. Um, sorry, on our YouTube channel. Remember to give your responses. You must, in fact, um, send your you have to subscribe to the channel rather, and then of course you'll be able to participate as well. So please ensure to do so. Right? So nobody else have an answer. Nobody else have calculated it's can't spend the whole time on it, you know. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes more, 3 minutes, 2 minutes more to do part A. Just 2 minutes more to do part A. Only need 2 minutes to do part A. Nothing more to do. Only need 2 minutes left to go. All right, Keisha gave an answer. Okay. All right, anybody else? 1 minute left. 1 minute left. All right, so anybody else got 2 responses? One from Tracy and one from Nikisha. Is there anybody else who have a response to give? Miss Evans, you have an answer. Kimberly, you have an answer. Amoy, Shantavia, no answers. Nobody from our YouTube channel. All right, your 2 minutes is up. So we're going to dive in to the responses. Now it says the table below gives the number of graduates by subject from a university's faculty of natural sciences. That means that all these subjects are a part of the natural sciences faculty. Therefore, it means that you're going to add the number of graduates for physics, the number of graduates for chemistry, the number of graduates for biology, the number of graduates for mathematics, and the number of graduates for geology. So you are expected to add those as well. So I'm going to bring up my calculator now, and then I will calculate. So of course, we'll be adding up. Remember, you can use a calculator and paper to questions. So we'll be adding up 9 plus 15 plus 19 plus 12 plus 5. The answer is 60. The number of students is 60. Tracian, I don't know how you got your answer there. Would you let me know how you got that answer there? So we add them. The 9 plus 15 plus 19 plus 12 plus 5, you'd have gotten 60 students. Well done, Nikisha. That's the correct answer there. All right, good. All right, Mr. Evans, you can also use a Zoom chat. All right, you can use a Zoom chat to find the chat in Zoom. If you're using a laptop, you just click on more and look for chat, and you can send your responses there as well. All right, so I do have to be looking at. You understand? All right, but I saw your message there. All right, so we're gonna go to part B now. Can somebody read part B for me, please? It's a class, not a monologue. Can somebody read part B for me, please? Can somebody read part B for me, please? Can somebody unmute their mic and read part B? Anyone? Could you unmute your mic, please, and read part B? Go ahead, Chris.
Part B.
Go ahead.
Determine the sector angle that will represent the number of graduates in each subject.
Right. Good. So it's a determine the sector angle that will represent the number of graduates in each subject. I believe I've watched the videos that I've sent, and these are past paper questions that I've compiled together for statistics. So I hope that you have watched the video, see how to determine the sector angle. So, because we're going to have to now draw the pie chart after this. Hope you have done that. So I'm giving you an opportunity now to work out the sector angle for each of the subjects. And you're going to give me them according to the subjects. That's why we gave the videos for you to watch first, so that you'll be able to participate in the class efficiently. It's not a joke business, students. You cannot waste 4 hours teaching back the thing that you would have watched a video which I created. Yes, Kimberly, go ahead.
Sir, I never get to watch the video then because I was washing.
Or you were washing all day, all night. That's good. That's good.
This morning, you see the message, you know, I say, me that hurry up or see me could have come get watch them. I never get to watch them.
Okay, Simba, but you're busy. You're busy. You're busy at Carifta virtually. That's nice. That's nice. You have anything to say about that one? I was watching Carifta virtually too, but I found time to prepare for class today. There is no excuse, Kimberly. No excuse. All right. So it's down to business time. Anybody else? Hope nobody else will have any other excuses like my dear friend Kimberly. Anybody else? Nobody else? No other excuses? Okay, good. Take it that everybody else had watched. At least you're honest, Kimberly. Thank you for your honesty. All right, but you can still try. Determine the sector angle that will represent the number of graduates in each subject. Can somebody give me the one for physics? Give me the first one. Can somebody give me the first one, please? I didn't unmute your mic, I put it in the chat. And students, you must participate in the class. If you don't participate, it's not going to be beneficial to you. Those persons who are watching live on Zoom, you must participate as well, because if you don't participate, this session will not be beneficial to you. I'm giving you an opportunity to try for yourself first. After you have tried, then we'll go together with it. So you have to try first. Remember, the exam is on May 11th, 2022. And therefore, okay, so I see Nikisha comes in with a response again. Anybody else? Is there anyone else? Anyone else? Going once, going twice. Nikisha, you sure that is correct? Sure it's correct, Nikisha? I'm not sure. Did you watch the video, man? Did you get a chance to watch the video? Or you're watching as well?
I'm not like your style, no.
Everybody knows some mistake. Oh,
I'm
Deandra,
still like a participate maker, so you know, I chew me that eat. So
oh, you're eating. You're full of excuses, boy. All right, that answer. Okay, Nikisha, I won't make fun of you. All right. All right. Nobody else have a response, but at least Nikisha attempted. All right, Nikisha attempted. All right, given the 2 minutes left, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And students, it is very wise of you to watch the videos. For tomorrow's session, I'll be putting out the videos again tonight. And especially those students who are coming to Holy Trinity High School tomorrow. Just making the preliminary announcement, not casting stone as yet, but of course I'll be coming to Holy Trinity High School. I don't know if I'm going live. Not correct, Tracy. That means I did not watch the video, Tracy. And this is what happens to you guys when you don't follow instruction. You're going.
Sir, I only watched the first video, the statistic video.
Yes, but Tracy, you were told to watch everything. Everything. Last night you were told that. There's a burn the midnight lamp last night and watch the videos and make your notes. So what you do then now is not to operate from memory, but to use your notes now in responding to the questions. That is what I would have expected you to do today. To use those notes that you get and apply them to the questions. So you guys have defeated the purpose of me sending the videos. So it makes no sense to send any more videos. It makes no sense to have any more classes with you because you're not following my instructions. You need to follow my instructions, students. I am tired of requesting the same thing over and over again. All right. When you see the exam now, I say, boy, when you just watch a video then when I'm passing the exam, it will be too late. Anyways, I'm just going through it. I'm not going to repeat anything. I'm not going to go back through anything. I'm just going to go through it because you were told to watch the videos. All right, it says determine the sector angle that will represent the number of graduates in each subject here. So we're going to start off with physics. Now, the angle of, you have to, what you're really doing is setting each subject as a fraction of the total. The number of graduates as a fraction of the number of graduates in the faculty. Therefore, that means, so part one of that, you write 9 over 60, and then you're going to multiply that now by the total angle of a circle. So what you're really doing is finding the fraction of the circle. Because remember, a sector is a fraction of a circle. Good. So it's 9 over 60 students, 9 graduates out of 60 students. So, and then you multiply that now by 360 degrees. Now, you either multiply across by saying 9 times 360, and then that would be equal to 3,240. They will divide that amount now by 60. And then you get your answer. And so the sector angle is 54 degrees. Please make a note of these answers because we're going to be using them to construct the pie chart. And I'm guessing you did not watch the video then to learn how to construct a pie chart. Mercy, Father. I've, wow. Mercy. That's how you find it for physics. So could you now do it for chemistry, biology, mathematics, and geology, please? And the reason why we multiply the numerator by 360 is because 360 represents the total angle of a circle. So what you're really doing is using the fraction to divide up the circle in the different sector angles. All right, that would represent the number of students who graduates from for each subject here from the faculty. All right, so I'm going to do the next one now. 15 over 60. This one is chemistry, which is 15 over 60, and multiply that now by 360 degrees. And of course, so you can multiply across to be on the safe side. Multiply by 50 multiplied by 360. You write down your answer for that. 5,400. You divide that 5,400 by the denominator, which is 60, and you get your angle for chemistry. And the answer is 90. Okay, all right, so Nikisha, so your answer. Then now, we're going to go to biology. And if you had watched the video, students, it would have been, you'd have seen that it's whatever I thought is the same thing you end up have to do here. But no, you guys just don't follow instructions. Really get into me, honestly. And those on YouTube watching me, I know I'm a miserable grumpy man, but I like to see when my students follow instructions. So I know I can look at the paper and say, yes, they are going to pass the exams. But if you don't follow instructions, I cannot have any confidence in you. I'm sorry, that's just the reality. That's why God says faith without work is death, and tell it as it is. So we multiply 19 times 360. For some persons, they would have divided this 360 by the total, and then they multiply it by the numerator. So some persons will do that. All right. Okay. I see the answers coming in from Tracy and also coming in from Nikisha. Some persons probably still watching, I'm not sure. Maybe they're eating. Where's your friend, Kimberly? Where's Indra? Oh, Indra is not on. Why is Indra not on today? 319 times 360 will give us 6,840. I'm going to divide that now by 60. And if you ask where that 60 coming from, it's coming from part A's answer. And therefore, that will give us 114 degrees. Please make a note of these answers because we're going to be using them back to construct the pie chart. So hope I'm giving instructions. If I ask you to tell me the angle for chemistry, for physics, you tell me the angle. Please, ladies, don't make me beg you for it. Okay, thank you. Don't let me beg you for it, please. All right, so now we're going to be doing mathematics now. So we're going to multiply, we have 12 over 60, and that will be multiplied by 360, of course. And then we'll say multiply 12 by 360, and then that would equal to 4,320. And that amount will be divided by 60. And statistics is something that you must try to capitalize on and get maximum mark from it.
72 degrees.
72 degrees. You finish washing. Okay. You know some stay. All right. I'm begging, I don't want to be begging students to give me the angles when I ask for it. I'm about to construct the pie chart, Madam Nikisha. All right, so our next one, let's put it right here. Geology. And of course, that'll be 5/60 times 360. And then 5 times 360 equal to, and this is where when I'm teaching, this is what I teach on the video, so I don't see the difference. The difference is that you don't have to ask me over and over again. You just replay it, pause, etc. But boy, instructions is hard to follow these days. Divide this by 60, your answer will be equal to
30.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, so that is how you work out the sector angle. All right, so first you have to establish the total that represent everybody. Then, of course, establish the fact that the angle of a circle is 360, and you find what fraction of 360 would, which is will give you the angle, sector angle for each subject area. All right, so now we're going to move on to the
Pie chart.
pie chart. So it's an ends construct a pie chart of radius 4 centimeters to represent the information given in the table above. So I don't know if you have a geometry set, but if not, you can still follow along. All right. Don't know if you have a geometry set, but you can still follow along. All right, so we're gonna now move to good afternoon, Miss Ford. How are you doing? You were washing as well?
No, sir. Good afternoon. Sir, the internet never had work good, so I had to come home to get some Wi-Fi.
Okay. All right. So we're now going to construct our thingy right here. I have a graph behind it, so don't pay the graph any mind because we're going to be using the graph a little bit later. So let me I'm going to erase this part of it, so please ensure that you have that. So here I have my for those persons who don't know this device, it is called this device here is actually called a protractor. And this is, no, sorry, a compass. And this one is actually called a protractor. And of course, we have our ruler. Yes. So we're going to now construct our pie chart. And for those persons who are watching us live on our YouTube channel, welcome back to CDP Nazareth Services. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe now that you can participate in this 4 or 5 hour classes. You can share the link with your friends and family who are doing exams on May 11th. So let's continue with our class. So it says that we must use a radius of 4 centimeters. So let's just use this as our center. So we're going to open the protractor, draw up the line right there. And we're going to open up our protractor to 4 centimeters. There we go. So you must open up your protractor to 4 centimeters. All right, not your protractor, sorry, your compass to 4 centimeters in order to draw your pie chart. So we did that already. Good. So now we're going to set up we're going to draw now our circle. Ta-da. So I've done that. So we'll finish with this now. So now we're going to use our protractor now to start measuring out our angles. Now you can start off with the smallest angle if you wish, or the largest angle, whatever size that you choose to start off with. Now, I am going to first draw a line segment from the point here. That's not meant to work. That's too. So let's use a line. So I'm going to draw a line segment from here to there. All right. Now, this line is called our radius, of course. For those who did not know, running from the center of the circle to any point on the circumference. Now I'm going to rest the protractor, the center of the protractor right here, on the center of the circle right here. Then now I'm going to line it up. Now, please note what's happening here. Now you must ensure that that line, the radius, is running on the line mark 0. Using, in this case, we're using the outer scale. Now it has, the protractor has 2 scales on it. If you know, the protractor has 2 scales on it. It has an outer scale and an inner scale. And of course, we're talking about anti-clockwise or clockwise. Now, if you're going in this direction, it is anti-clockwise. If you're coming in this direction, it is clockwise. So going from right to left is anti-clockwise, and coming from left to right is clockwise. So depending on which direction you are going. All right, so we are now on the 0 line, and the first one, in fact, was what? 30 degrees, that's correct?
No. You want the smallest one?
That's the smallest one, yes.
30 degrees.
30 degrees. Let's just start off with the smaller one. Thank you, madam. So we're drawing from the center to 30 degrees. So that is our 30 degrees. There you go. Who said we can't have class online? Eh? Good. So there it is, our 30 degrees right there. There's our 30 degrees right there. Good. Now, so that one would have been, which subject is that? Geology, right? So
Yeah.
that's geology. Good. You can write the word geology there, so you know that, so that when you look at the pie chart, you know that you're actually speaking about geology. So you put geology, you put the word geology right here. So now we're going to put the next angle. Which is the next smallest angle, may I ask? What's the next smallest angle?
54.
54. So now we're going to put our protractor again at the center of our circle. But this time, we're going to line it up with this. With the 130 degrees. Everybody saw that? So you have to ensure that the line that we're going to use now is in line with the 0 line. And we're going to look for 54. Again, we draw from the center. So you have to now note that this is 50, 51, 52, 53. So this is 55. So the line before 55 would be it. So you line it up properly. And you can come down. Be on the safe side, I'm going to leave it like that. But let's bring it down a bit. Still try to measure it to ensure it's the right thing that you have it on. So it's not correct right there. So I have to try.
Make it stay about the top part out of the circle.
The top part.
Yeah.
Right? But I think it's going to robot everything though. I think it's going to robot everything. I think it's going to do that. But what we could do is just change the color and color code it, right? Make sense?
A different color.
I mean, change it from,
Yeah.
all right, so green, right?
Yeah.
Although I don't like that color, but that's all right.
No matter.
You'd have to answer, don't it? All right. Okay, so that is that. So a pie chart is coming up nicely now, isn't it? I don't know. So we can remove this. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Let's see if we can undo that. So let's draw back the line. Sulang the Great is on. All right. So we're going to go to the next smallest angle. So everything is coming up so far, right? Now, if you were to, if this is 54 and this is 30, let's see what our total angle will be so far. Let's say if we're coming up nicely on what we're doing here. So put about this in the center here and make sure that this is line up. So 30 plus 54 is how much? What's the
84.
answer? Huh?
84.
84. So we are on target. See that? 80. This is 80, this is 85 and the line is on 84. So we're doing this thing accurately. Good. So you see now, you start off with part, then the next part, and the next part, and we keep going. That's how we construct your thingy. All right. So what's the next angle now?
72.
I didn't hear that.
72.
72. All right, so we're going to now set our protractor on the center again. Is anybody lost? Good afternoon, the great Suleng. You're late. Sister Suleng, are you there?
Sir, me busy, sir. Me did clean up.
Okay, so everybody busy. Did you watch the videos on Miss Suleng?
So the internet will just come back, sir. Me soon look on them.
Oh, Miss Suleng. So we have different excuses now. I think we should find excuse and stay on the yard on the exam. But anyway, let's continue. So we're going to turn this now on this line right here. Good. So what's the next angle, Miss Carr?
72.
72. Right. So we're going to look for 72. So we're counting from 0. So it's a 70. So we're at 71 and we're at 72 right there. So let's draw from the center. So this is 70. 71. I think this is 72 right there. That's correct? No.
No.
No, it's not correct. Is it? So it's right here is correct. That's correct. No.
No, sir. Bring it over back. Yeah, put it at the one place.
Must be at 7. Isn't that 72? You sure? Look good.
It looked like 71.
Actually, it look like one.
Like one. So this is 70. 71.
Yeah, right there, sir.
Man, someone when you need to wear glasses, you know. You sure? All right.
Sir, carry the
Yes.
point a little bit over the ruler so you can see it properly.
You put it over the ruler.
Yeah,
Oh, makes sense.
right there, sir. Yeah.
It really makes sense. No, it makes sense. Yeah, you have use. Thank you very much. Why engine not here to the session? I know she alone get the bashing, right? Engine not here to say that I know she alone get bashing too. Eh? There you go. Please note a double line because I want you to see what's going on. So don't feel that when on your paper, there's a double line, double line. You must rub out those extended lines so your pie chart can look appropriate. So we've gone well so far. So we have done 30, 54, and 70, which is what's the next angle?
90.
90 degrees. So again, we continue with the same trend. Place our center of a protractor right there. Turn it on this line here. Here we go. So we're going for what? The big 90 now, right? The big 90. So we're going for 90 now. We're going to draw our 90. We come on this to draw our 90. So that's easy to find. Right there. Right? Persons, if you're
Sir, put in a little square too.
again, what would that go?
Put in a little square.
Oh, okay. Well, I heard that. So wants us to put in the square. All right. But let us put in our green line first. Miss West, I said that you have an internet connectivity problem. The class is also streaming live on our YouTube channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please go to the channel and so the link was posted in this Google Classroom, same place where you got this thing. All right. So we have gone 90 degrees, and a request was made to put in the square. So let's see if we can. Now go really work in the system. Now go work, you see? So it's better with us try draw it, don't it? So we'll draw from so. Now go, make it time. We're not about to try that, not today. All right. But you know, this is nice. I'll pretend that I don't hear that, Lord. I'm gonna count to 100, 1,000 if I need to. Me lazy, might have a finance cruise too. And what's the next one after 90?
Sir, the rest of the 114.
The rest is the 114. So let's just check if we get 114 right here. What do you think? Let's line this up. So I'm gonna line it up. So 0. Basically 114 right there. Excellent. Excellent. So we have constructed the pie chart. So your first step is to calculate the total, work out your sector angles, then construct your pie chart. You'd have learned that from watching the videos, ladies. All right. So how was that? Everybody understood that so far? It is good? Good to go? Good to go?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So now we're going to move on to the next part of the question. The next question, question number 2. Give you a chance to try it out for yourself. Remember now, those persons who are watching our program live on YouTube, you can also participate in this class. Of course, you would need to subscribe in order to send your responses in our YouTube channel. So please feel free to subscribe, share the link with a friend or a family who's doing the exam, and of course, without a doubt, yours truly will ensure that you didn't regret this afternoon's session. All right. Can somebody read the scenario for me, please? Can somebody unmute their mic and read the scenario? Any any volunteers? And come, please, don't take too long.
A
Every-
student, a student estimated that he had 30 hours available each week for home study and for sports. The table below shows the percentage of the time he spent on each activity. Have to read the table too?
All right, but before we read the table, we have to thoroughly understand the information given here. Can somebody explain to me in your own words the statements given there? First sentence.
For explain or understand for me?
Yeah, from this first statement, yeah.
Him have 30 hours each week when distribute him subject them. I don't know.
And distribute from subject. Is it 30 hours for each subject?
No, the amount of hour.
Overall,
Overall.
Yeah.
Overall, okay.
for
Makes
studying
sense.
and sports.
All right, good. Overall, which makes sense. Good. Now, please note what we're looking for here, students. Why I did, and those persons who are keeping their mouth shut, it is not wise for you to do so. Because if you want to learn to get it wrong now, so you can get it right come May 11th, there can be problems. Right? So good attempt, both Kimberly and Lexi. Good. So our student estimated that he had 30 hours, and basically, yes, overall, that's what them spend past, that's them study time. Now, what is the table saying now? And I want you to read the table with understanding. Go ahead. Anyone who's going to do that one? Amaya. Wait, hold on. Amaya, Miss Needham. Miss Needham, are you there? Not yet a word from Miss Needham. Miss Needham is quiet. Let's see if anybody else I can call on. Suleng, done clean house. Read, what is the first, what is the table saying to you? How do you read the table? Read the table, let me hear how you read the table. Suleng, go ahead. Oh, no, Nikisha. Nice try, but no. Sports could not be that.
Sir,
Yes, go ahead, Suleng. I'm listening. Go ahead.
sir, it show how much hours him spend on each activity.
How much hours them spend on each activity? The table? Okay. Anybody else? Anybody disagree or agrees with that? Come, Swins. Now it's time to get it wrong or get it right. Come
You show
on.
the
Come on.
percentage.
It shows percentage. Yes, Kimberly. Why I say it show percentage?
Because percentage sign. Okay, so
Exactly. So those blessed are those who are observant, for they shall inherit the correct answer.
sir,
Yes, Miss Carr?
so sports. I'm not bomb rush the thing, but sports are 20 though. Because I'm gonna give you a reasoning. Because if that is the percentage, when you add up all of them, you gonna get the 80 and well left at 20. So I don't know. Just a theory.
Oh, well, you have lost your blessings a while ago. You get blind now. You got blind now. You can't say blessed are those who are observant. You get blind. But nice try now. Nice attempt. All right, I see that you're attempting, Nikisha. I like that. I encourage it. But you have to reason now. Let's reason. So you have to be observant, first of all, to recognize that it's percentage we're dealing with. But you have to first read and get an understanding of each of them that is given first. So how would you read the first one? Read the first one. What's the first one saying to us? The first part of the table is saying to us. Anyone?
For this week, him spend 30% on
For this week?
language. Yeah, it's a for each week. So you know, so that week I'm study language for.
No, but him study all the subjects for this week.
For this week?
Of course.
For this week, him spend 30% of the time on language.
Of what time?
At the 30 hour.
That is it. So if you read the thing with understanding, you will understand how to do the calculation for part A. So it's 30% off the time.
I use 30% of 30 hours.
Exactly. 30% of 30 hours. So where did Kimberly go wrong now? Use 30% of 30 hours. So where did Kimberly go wrong?
So go wrong where?
You said 20.
For sports.
But what did they ask you for?
Oh, it's the number.
The blessed is he that is observant, you shall inherit the correct answer. You did not receive that beatitude. You did not receive that beatitude.
Once you get the percentage, you must can get the hours then.
So, naturally, but what would you do to get the hours?
Either divided by 100
No.
times wait now times the 20 with the 30 and divide by 100.
That's correct.
Eh.
But here's the problem, students. Kimberly would have gone in the answer and put 20. And then the examiner would say, what kind of mad woman this? You'd have lost the mark for that. So you have to be careful. You have to read the question, read it in your own words. And as I would normally say, read it in English language. Apply. Yes, Kimberly, go ahead.
6 hours.
6 hours. No, that is correct. So you have first have to observe that what we're looking at right here is we're looking at is in fact the it's everything recorded in the table is percentage of 30% of 30 hours, 20% of 30 hours, 15% of 30 hours, 15% of 30 hours, and sports is naturally 20% of 30 hours. But they did not ask you to find the percentage, but they asked you to find the number of hours spent on sports. However, to find that, you have to first find the what? Percentage. Welcome to CSEC questions. Okay. Very good. All right. All right. So, well, good. I like the participation. And I see I see it in the Zoom chat. I hear it in the audio, which is very good. I like the participation. All right. So, but notes now, how you read the question will help you to know what to do to answer the question. And that is vital. Very vital. Is that clear? I guess it's not clear at all.
It is.
It is clear. Let's check it. I was wondering to myself, it's not clear.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, so no find sports already, sir. I don't understand nothing.
We were discussing the question, so then where were you? Busy cleaning again?
Me hear about divide by 100. Something.
No, but what she's doing, remember now, you know. All right. What would we want to find the hours for sport? But we have to find what percentage this is. So first we have to add up all of them first. 30 plus 20 plus 15 plus 15. Am I missing out anything? Plus X. And that would be equal to 100%, right? This one that's tooling.
Yes, sir.
When you add up everything, you're going to get 80 plus X. It become natural algebra right here. 80 plus what number is give us 100. And that's naturally going to be what? 20%. So X is equal to 100 minus 80, which is therefore now equal to, so X is now equal to 20%. Now is that 20% now that you're going to use now to determine the number of hours spent? Good. So the number of hours spent then is therefore now, so it's 20 over 100 times the total number of hours, which is 30. Therefore, 20 times 30 is equal to 600. And we divide that 600 now by 100, and our answer is equal to 6. 6 hours is correct. Now, you have to be confident in yourselves first, ladies. You cannot be, do not come to the class with a sense of I cannot and I this and I that. Don't come to the class with that. Come to the class with confidence. Say, I can do it. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. If you believe that Christ will give you the strength, can be mental strength. Strength can be knowledge. Strength can be anything. Not just physical strength, but you can do all things, even the maths exam, even to prepare for the maths exam. So once you're going to prepare, you're going to do some schoolwork, always say to yourself, I can do all things. I as a teacher must do the same thing. I can teach through Christ, who gives me the ability to teach. So build your confidence. All right. So everybody get that now? Can move on?
Yes, sir, can move on.
Okay. All right. So you have confidence in them that I can move on. All right. All right. Part B. Calculate the angles in a pie chart that would be used to represent the hours spent on mathematics and language. Go ahead and try that one for yourselves. And then you draw the pie chart for yourself as well, if you have the devices. Anybody out there have a protractor and a compass, pencil, ruler? Any of you have those at home? Anybody have those at home? You can say yes or no.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So make sure you draw it and take a picture. Send me by WhatsApp if you're using your computer. And if you're using a phone, you can take a picture and then allow you to share your screen and you show the class what you have done.
Sir.
Yes, madam. Yes, Miss Carr.
Bring on the question for me now again. Question B.
Yes, the question in front of you.
Yeah, but I want you break it down, please.
I'm not breaking down nothing. Kimberly, exam time now. You try for yourself and I will correct you. You know, Mr. Bernard is no easy walkover, right? Okay. So please try for yourself, then I'll correct you. but I will not be doing it. Try first, then I will correct you. Alex, you going to school tomorrow?
No, sir.
You can come to Trinity tomorrow too.
I have no idea where that is.
You know where South Campport is?
Sir, I don't know where that is.
You ever come at Tony?
Yeah, yes, sir.
We can meet at town. Or meet at Arfitry. You know Richard
Sir,
Arfitry?
I text my mother and yes, sir.
Where you say you going to your mother where?
Sir, I said text her and conversate with her about that partner.
Oh, okay. So you can tell Mrs. Ford to call me. So you can participate in the day session tomorrow as well. I know other persons will be going to work. Keisha, I don't know if you'll be available to come.
Sir,
Yes, we're going to work. Yes, Kimberly.
Wait. May I get 30% for math?
30 what?
30%?
Um,
No, not 30%, 30 degrees. Sorry.
oh, 30 degrees.
Yeah.
Because I was just saying blessed are those who
Sorry. That right?
let me see if it's right, my dear. Let me see if it's right. Oh my. That's totally incorrect.
2.0? No.
You must be crazy, man.
27%.
I can't see, man.
How that go? You must be drinking, as they would say.
Sir, 27
Sir, but
degrees?
I want to get
What you say, Lexi? Kimberly around. You say, Lexi?
sir, I got send it to you, but I only one ticket.
How much you get?
How much? I got 72 degrees.
Okay.
What? Hold on.
You're a CDP lab student any day, anytime, you know?
Sir, is it?
She's a CDP lab student any day, anytime. Anyway, so I'm going to show you Lexi's question. Yeah, all right, both. Let's look at Lexi's question. So here's Lexi's question. There you go. Everybody see what Lexi did? Can everybody see what Lexi did?
Sir, all media for us at the 20 meetings now.
I
And the
don't-
third. All
I-
media for this.
Then, because you weren't paying attention for the first one.
Me and think say at the hour of convert and you
But you could also do that too. You could do the 1 hours too. Next to
but
struggle.
under that me get
How much hours? The math is how much percent? The 20%.
no one know why.
Then the number of hours is supposed at 6 hours. So you must know so the 20% are still the same 6 hours for maths.
No.
So you weren't paying attention to what was done before.
What you mean I don't mean the answer? What you mean?
Now, people, well, it's good you're trying to get getting them wrong. I want everybody to observe that Kimberly is not perturbed by she getting them wrong. She's trying because she wants to learn and get them right. She tries by trying. She learns by trying. Everybody should learn by trying. You have to try somewhat, somewhere, somehow. So don't go in the exam and try. Try no. Try no, folks. Get them wrong. Don't sit down there and say, sir, we never they get that. No, I want to hear what you are saying. All right? Good. YouTubers, I don't say nothing come in the chat. What's going on? What's going on?
Sir,
Yes, Miss Sulang. How are you?
sir, she used the 30.
She was a 30% language.
Divided by the 100 times 260.
Yes. Those two answers are absolutely correct. What about the persons in the YouTube session? Why are not hearing anything from them? 4 persons. You can participate too. All right. If you have not subscribed to the channel, you can subscribe now. And of course, you will be able to give your comments in the chat publicly. All right. Very good. I like this. Very good. So now we are seeing that whether you're online or not, students can share their work with the class when they draw, when they tell them to come up to the board and the whatever. Here it is, right on the board. All right, so let us move on from here. You have gotten the answers for that. So let us now move on and get back to the question. Very good. So our answer then for mathematics is 72%, and for language is 108. Sorry, 72 degrees, and for language it's 108 degrees. So now we're gonna construct our pie chart. But for us to construct our pie chart, what do we first have to do? Before we construct the pie chart, what do we first have to do?
Check if
Yeah, but find out the degrees and then.
Degrees for?
for the rest of them.
Exactly. Come on, man. Talk, man. 5 degrees for the rest of them. Good. All right. Communication is key now, students. Have learned to communicate. All right. Not like when people still in the class and nasty, but now go work with me.
Come here.
So,
go on.
sir,
Yes.
so you're gonna make the circle.
Yeah, but I'll draw the circle.
Are you gonna
now.
put them in an angle, sir?
Yes. We'll do that now. You didn't miss it. If you came on late, you didn't get to see that. You can see it now. So we're gonna move on.
Sir.
Yes.
So science and computer studies are 54.
54 degrees. Is she correct? Next it. You know, me have to ask next if it's correct because.
Shade.
Wait, say what?
Yeah.
No disrespect, you know, but me have to also.
That's correct, sir. Oh God, man.
No, because she get mad from earlier. So you know, me have to ask.
Remember say when Lexi no comes she no come to us so we have one choice.
So what on there? What that's supposed to mean?
That me I say. So you're not fear go and power, sir.
This seriously Lucy support me a while ago. What? Just all in the business here. This seriously me I support a while ago, you know. No, yeah, support she. Sure. But anyway, so what that mean? And I check me. Me. All right, so we'll clear this one now. We'll clear this now. All right. So it didn't give us a radius to use, did it? Did it give us a radius to use?
No.
All right. So we're going to choose our own radius, right? So once it didn't give us a radius to use, you can choose your own radius. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to pick a point now. Let's pick a point.
6.
6 where? Well, 6
6
radius.
to the radius, yeah.
That got too big. All right. I got to take what you say.
Like how them did this, make us start for the 20. You know, it could be 6 because a 6 hour.
6 hours.
Yeah.
What take away
So,
your
sir, how about you go do dry it now?
Yes. But first, we have to get the radars intact first. And she said 6. All right. So over the compass to 6 centimeters. What is that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow we'll be doing transformation, which we were looking at last night. We're gonna go deeper looking at all the transformations. So guess what? Mr. Bernard will be sending the transformation videos tonight in the various WhatsApp groups and ensure that you watch them. Now come give me no excuse tomorrow about me that I wash and this morning I seat, but I clean house and all excuses.
Sir, house have to clean up, you know, sir. So watch me all the time, house to clean up.
Multitask. But make sure you keep your
You
eyes
can't
on the
learn that
clothes.
way then. House have to clean up, sir. So I don't know what you talk about.
Clean your house past Sunday and keep it clean for the rest of the week.
Sir,
Hey.
Yeah, man, that me sister.
sir, why you never make way? You do the chart and Zoom I could plot in one thing pan it.
I mean, you not chances for do it for myself?
Yeah, like we could have fill it in for yourself.
What do you mean?
Google Zoom have a whiteboard where could I make each person put in the correct thing on it.
Yeah, so you can draw it on your whiteboard and you share your whiteboard with me. Never say anything wrong with that.
All right, sir, all right.
Yes, you just tell me, sister, I'd like to share my screen. And you share your screen. All right. All right, so I've drawn the one second, please. Wife is calling. Hello.
Sir, what the last thing you said?
Yeah, what was that a while ago?
Sir, I was asking what was the last thing you said?
Oh, I didn't say anything at all. All right, so we're going to construct it now. What the smallest angle we're working with? What's the smallest angle we're working with?
54.
54. So we're going to draw our baseline again. And then we're going to set the protractor. The center of the protractor must be on the green line. I would line it up with the black line here, so make sure 0 is pointing on 0. Everybody see that? Everybody see that?
Yes, sir.
And it's at 54. So we start counting from 0. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then we go right there. So let's put it at the center. It's 50. 54 is right there. There we go. So that one is which subject? Which
It
subject
can
is
be
that?
either
Either one of them.
computer study.
Both of
Yeah.
them is the
Both
same
of
answer,
them.
same 54.
But we're not, but we can't put both of them right here, so do you know? So let's
Science, that's a science.
call it science. I have to be careful they pronounce that word, please. Science. One of the words science is not a good word, one is a bad word.
Science.
All right. So I could now turn it again. I get another 54, right? Line it up. So long you see what I go on?
Yes,
So
sir.
long. What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm looking, sir.
Oh, you're looking and you're listening. You must use the two senses, please. So we'll find another 54 again. This is 50. 54 is right here on our money. I think I learned something from Kimberly a while ago. Kimberly, I learned from you.
Put the point over the ruler.
I never that I learned from you. The longer the radius, the better it is for us to get the accurate point.
Exactly.
You never know. You never
I
know.
think I'm the teacher, you know?
You think of a teacher?
No, I think I'm the teacher.
Okay. You think on the?
I'm the teacher.
Oh, you think so? I'm glad I think you think alone. All right. What, which other one? Which subject is that? You know, you're my friend. Which subject is that?
Computer studies.
Computer studies. That is computer studies. Right.
Sir,
So,
sir, the two of them are 54.
yes, because I put them at 15% each. 15%.
So for 54, sir.
And again, what was that, Tracy?
Both are 54.
Yes, so both angles are 54. Now, what's the next angle?
72.
72. So let's line this up again. 0. They'll count 72. So we have 70 here. So this is 70. So 72. About right here. That's correct.
Sir, so why you not carry it over somewhere? Cause that look like a 71.
A 72. All
It
right.
look like 71 to me too.
Carry it over somewhere, yeah. Right there, sir, yeah.
Right there, sir.
Yes,
No.
sir.
A little bit over.
No, sir, remember something? Right there, sir. No,
That's
carry it down
21.
some more. What's it up to neat and good too?
So you're projector blind company now.
Yeah?
You're projector blind people.
All right. Oh, sorry, but make sure that you do the right thing in the exam. But this is approximately that. Which subject is that?
Not drawn to scale.
Yeah, not John the scale. I love that. What subject is that? Which subject is this?
It can be either sports or maths.
Oh, they are both.
Maths.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mathematics.
You could just put math.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. So I could now move to the next 72, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the next 72. So this is 70 here. 71. 72. Right there. Right on the money. So what's the next one?
The rest is language.
Language. Which is 108 degrees. So this is
Yeah.
one is sports.
Yeah.
No, he who practice will do well, he who don't practice will fail. Okay, I'm seeing that I am seeing Makeda has sent us a WhatsApp send us a chat on our YouTube channel. Good evening, Makeda. Welcome. And that is OBITO. I don't know who's OBITO, but the questions are this live will be available on YouTube even after the live ends, right? That is so correct, OBITO. OBITO, could you give us your name and where you're from? OBITO, what's your name, where you're from? All right. Welcome to CDP Labs Edu Services. All right. Let's go. All right, so we're going to move on from here. I'll take a break at 4 p.m. and we'll resume at
Sir, so far?
Come again?
So far?
So far means so far.
What?
What do you mean? So I soon check. So we're going to resume. I have a 1
4
hour.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Really? I could have said 3:30. To
I'll
4.
come back before.
And people have to be here, you know, sir. Oh,
I
no,
beat
sir.
before I came on. So you're hearing the nasty people them who not beat before them come to school. All right. The nasty people them who not beat before them come to school. All right. Nasty people and that, you know, nasty like crazy.
I'm done clean up my panty, yes, sir.
I hear
We
that.
deliver results, bro. We deliver results. So.
You're too nasty, man. Come on, 4 p.m. All right, so here's Stephen from St. Thomas. Oh, that would have been Lexi's link, right, Lexi? Lexi, that's your link?
Yes, sir.
I didn't hear that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Stephen, welcome back to CDP Lazarus Services. And he's from St. Thomas Martby High School. Yeah. Then, oh, Stephen, oh, remember, you never use a name. You have OBITO, I'm not gonna remember. All right, welcome back, sir. All right.
And
So
people
we're
I
gonna,
you know,
how that one go, Miss Carr?
then people that I been sent to us people then.
Well, they know why them hype. Right,
Don't
Lexi?
cook the judge.
All right.
No, I know.
Oh, because she come almost from St. Thomas. Almost, we put it as almost.
Me?
Almost from St. Thomas.
No man, St. Thomas is a different them. I bad.
Yeah, but no, because you hyped, right? Lexi said, wait, what? We not have, we have. What I go? Me not understand the part where Lexi.
So we now.
Okay. All right. Yes. All right.
Leave that alone, sir.
All right. All right. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone.
Sir, leave part one.
Yes, it's not for me. I speak the King's English, not the Queen. Okay, this is language. All right, so, okay, good. So we're gonna move on from here now, and good. So hope you have learned how to use your protractor, your compass, your ruler, and your pencil to construct the pie chart. If you didn't learn it from this one, you have the videos to go and watch. All right, and you can also rewatch this because it's gonna be on YouTube still. Share the link. I want you to share the link. Those who are on YouTube, you are welcome to participate and give your answers. Share the link and keep sharing the link. Let's go back now to our question. All right, so we finished with question number 1 and 2. I'm going to go to question number 3. And we have about 6 questions. I will need to finish all of them. 6 questions. So we are now.
Sir, I think you're gonna put this percentage in the pie chart.
No, there's no need for that. Just put the name. Because remember, you know, the pie chart is a statistical diagram that represents the data that you have collected. That simply means some people SBA was really atrocious. But they're using them back same way. They tell that already. For those who did not have any SBAs, I have to add them to. Sorry, it's on YouTube. I cannot see anything on YouTube. All right, let's go. Can somebody read number 3 for me, please?
The number of sessions absent per student of this of the same form during a certain week is shown below.
Okay. So can somebody tell me what is this right here? What is this? What do they call this right here? What have an idea what they call this?
On group, sir.
So ungroup data, yes, but the data itself is called as raw data. This is the raw information, right? But it is ungroup data when you draw the frequency table, right? Good attempt, Tracy. All right, then. So now we're gonna keep it moving now. Keep it moving. So Max, Makeda says she's 4 minutes behind. Well, Makeda seems like you're in some foreign country. So Makeda is in a foreign country, 4 minutes behind Jamaica time. All right. So for those who had watched the video, would you like to attempt to draw the frequency table, please?
Okay, sir.
Those who had prior experience can also do the same.
No, we would not.
I would attempt. May I try and attempt?
Attempt and take a picture and WhatsApp it to me. And those who did not have prior experience, I'm going to ask you to use your practical wisdom and make an attempt. And I know that Nikisha have a lot of practical wisdom, and Miss Evans have a lot of practical wisdom, and Tracy have a lot of practical wisdom. So I ask you all to use your.
And me too.
Yeah, you're using your prior experience. I don't know. I don't know about that part.
Sir, sir.
Huh? If I style me, I style her? No,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, sound so.
No, man. Sula, you know,
Yes, man.
No, I know you have prior experience, Suling. You know you have prior experience, but I know you also have practical wisdom. Kimberly love use her memory too much. She get all smart, have none left.
It's all right.
Yeah, you know, me sure you know about computer science, IT. You know, overuse the memory, the computer slow down. And persons who are in YouTube, you can WhatsApp your picture. Make sure it's decent though. Picture of if you want to draw your a table, WhatsApp your table to us. So we can show the class.
Sir, all I'm gonna say, what's up to you? Yeah, share your number.
Okay, very good question. But they know the number. Yes, man. It's a school, you know, so we share the number. 788-4348. You can WhatsApp us with the picture of your frequency table that you have drawn.
Sorry, zoom in a little bit because it come for blind people.
You can stretch your thing now, my girl. See there
And
now.
the laptop me I use.
You want it more than that?
Yeah.
That big enough
Oh.
now?
Yeah.
Okay. So we break at 4 and resume at 5. And for those persons who will not be able to come to our day program tomorrow at Holy Trinity High School, I will see if I can stream the class live from there.
So where?
For those persons who will not be able to come to the day session tomorrow at Holy Trinity, and I have asked the Holy Trinity students if they prefer to stay online or them rather to come face to face in the morning.
So but you know them are gonna stay on online. You know them not gonna stay online, sir. Come on,
Sir, me rather online.
Or you rather online? Well, you can stay online, but we'll be streaming it. But I'll not be able to. It's only from the YouTube. There'll be one little problem though. I'll have to print the worksheets for those who are coming face to face. That may cost a little bit. Then you have to pay for the worksheet. They have to pay for it. All right, it's a small contribution. All right, good afternoon, Miss Nastasia. See that Nastasia was trying to make it. She didn't make it.
Afternoon, sir.
Well, good afternoon, Miss Rodway. We catch it up on Zoom. Well, hope you had to watch the videos, Miss Rodway. You had to watch the videos, unless you have an excuse too. Others gave their excuse. Some were washing, cleaning up. Some saw it this morning. After them cold fat. All right. So we see something come in. Let's see if it is correct or if it is wrong.
The disrespect.
No, man, there's no disrespect, my darling. You know, Mr. Bernard now.
Sir, I change this something.
Me change it already? Oh, all right, because I was, all right, see it there.
They miss out the 9.
But they miss out?
The 9. 9 is there.
Maybe there's no 9 there.
1 9 there.
Goes to the 9?
Yeah.
And then I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Count, you can't count. So you're not saying they miss out the 8 too.
1 9 there. Stop, look.
You send a 9 that day, you're blind.
She's a space.
So how she get to send that? In a group?
She said, no, she just sent to me by WhatsApp.
Sir, look for the 9 or something.
Then
I
now-
want 9 there.
So 15 people is option for 0. All right, so I'm seeing Nikisha. Tracy, I don't know what to draw right there, so. The 9 of them, man. Oh, yes. Yeah, 9 is there, yeah. Oh, you were saying that the mad girl miss out the 9, Sule. That's what you were saying. Oh, thank you, Sule. Mad girl, mad girl. All right. So set it up. Remember, I can draw and WhatsApp them too. Tracy, I don't know what is that. Yeah, I'm seeing them watch a video. None of that. Absolutely not one video.
Sir, me send the answer, sir. I did not send the tally. I just send your answer.
You can't send me that. At the team, I'm ask first. Oh, you're gonna send me that. All right, let's look at Kimberly's one first. So here's our 9. Kimberly, when you take a picture, people can see it here. And I feel alone. All right, and I feel alone. All right, so here it is. Sorry for the upside down, my YouTubers. Don't know what is this draw. So she's saying that 15 persons were not absent. Three persons were absent 1 time. 4 persons were absent 3 times. 7 persons were absent 4 times. 2 persons were absent 5 times. 2 persons were absent 7 times. 1 person were absent. 1 person was absent 9 times. That person was kicked out of school. And 1 person was absent 10 times. Was kicked out of school. Seeing that you have it also correct there, Nikisha. Job well done. But it would have been easier if you put it on a table, right? And WhatsApp it to me, because I'm sure you have the WhatsApp number. All right, so we have a foreigner here. Who's this foreigner? We have a foreigner. Who's the foreigner here? Somebody said, is there some Slim Kid? Who's this? Who's Slim Kid?
A Suling.
Oh,
Sorry,
Slim
sir.
Kid. Okay, so you're Slim. You're right. Your real name Slim Kid for true. All right. 0, not so slim though. All right, that's a very good score. Not bad. I see 1 person with 7. Is that correct? 1 person. Is it 1 person who does 7? Or 2? Oh, you make a correction.
Sir, 2 persons.
Correction. Okay, so Slim Kid send hers. Lexis, look at Lexis 1. You see, this is what I'm looking for. Lexi, but Lexi, very good. But you could have.
No. Lexi 2 extra. She 2 extra.
She come from St. Thomas. That's what they say.
And where she get 2 9
Confirm.
from?
You saw me to the St. Thomas people, sir.
Ah,
You see?
Oh, that one go?
So me tell you.
ah.
Okay. All right. So very good. So this is how the frequency tables are drawn. And that's exactly what we want. So CDP Library Services sharing the students' work. So those persons who are on YouTube, I gave you the WhatsApp number. So you can, send it to the WhatsApp. Let me pin it so you can see it in the pin. So you have the WhatsApp number is pinned in the chat, so you can send your picture. No X-rated pictures, please. You'll be removed from our banned from our channel. So please send what we're asked you to send. Nothing more about that. All right. All right. Very good. Very good. Very good. Excellent to all. All right. Very good. So now we're going to work on calculating the probability that if a student is selected at random, that he or she was absent for 6 sessions. So, how do we work out probability now? Who watch the video? Who watch the video?
So you calculate up the total
Yeah.
total frequency, and depending on what you're asked to find, you put that frequency over the total.
Very good.
Madam, me that just say now. I should be St. Thomas.
That is just like I said. So we can have a school challenge quiz, St. Thomas versus Kingstonian.
No.
Of course.
Okay then.
We know
Alright.
what we're going, but we can still have it.
Okay then. All right. We have our competition night coming up like last year, so we'll come back with that. That not gone now. Still there. All right. HSB was excited, and we did so where it did help people get the desired results that they got. All right. So we should be coming back live with our maths one. We'll be starting that maybe this week, next week. The competition will go live. All right. Now, so we have here the probability as Lexi explained. So what's the total number of persons? What's the total number of persons, may I ask?
Sir, what we do add up the frequency?
Yeah, you have to count total frequency, yes.
35.
35.
Wrong. 39.
39. So I see your 38 from Tracy. And I hear 39.
Again.
What is the accurate one, please? I want to hear what is the accurate one.
Sir, we'll add up the frequency, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Then I must have to do the total frequency.
35. Oh, yeah, tell me.
35 when everything matters.
Wait, I'm gonna check that.
You should check it in because I'm not trust on the answer to an idea. So I think you should check it out.
Yeah. Should take it right.
35 for sure.
It's 35?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, overcount the trees. I don't know what you're counting. 15 plus 3 is what? 8 plus 4. 18.
The
sorry.
keypad giving problems, sir. That's why. Let me see.
Okay. All right. So it says 35. Is it 35?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
YouTube, you can give us a correct answer to it. If you take them wrong, you can give us something to it.
1 1 2 2 7 4 3
Go to full basket. All right. So we're going to put the 6 over the 38. Sorry, 35. But you write the probability in what? Decimal form. So it'll be 6 divided by 35.
Zero 0.17.
0.17. That would be the probability that persons were absent for 6 sessions. No. That's sorry, that's wrong. How many persons were absent for 6 sessions? You already tell me that first. How many persons were absent for 6 sessions?
We're now on a 6th session.
0.
Where you say?
Huh?
0.
No, sir, we don't have no 6th
6th
session.
session, exactly.
So, them want? Oh. Them say calculate the probability if a student is selected at random that he or she was absent for. So, sir, random.
Yeah, man, random select. That is out of 38. There is no 6 sessions.
0 out of 25.
There's 0 out of that. 0 divided by 0. So the answer is 0. But probably it has to be greater than 0 students. So it can't be just 0. All right. So well, hold on there. Let's be correct on this one. Calculate the probability that if a student is selected at random, he or she was absent for 6 sessions. 6 sessions. Did we have any for 5?
Huh?
Yes, sir.
The persons absent for 5 sessions.
2 persons absent for 5 sessions.
For 5 sessions.
Oh, we have 7.
We have 7. So therefore, then we probably can use a 5. Let's just try use a 5.
5.
The answer would be if you're gonna write for 6 sessions, there was no person absent for 6 sessions. You could write that if you wish, right? Or you could just use a 1 for 5 because there was no 6 session. Maybe that was an error.
So why not just write the 0 and done?
All right, let's move on to the next one. Less than 2 sessions. How many persons absent for less than 2 sessions?
1.
Less than 2 sessions?
18.
That's why Nike did link it before, God. I run it.
19.
18.
19.
19. Let's look at it. Let's look at it.
15 and 3 are almost.
It's a less than 2 session, don't it?
Yeah.
So
You have to
that's a
use-
0
you have to
and
use the-
1.
Yeah, you have to use the 0 and a 1. So you have the 3 to the 15.
19, no, 18 or 18.
15. That's correct. Therefore, now that will be 18 over
Over
35,
30.
you said?
Yes, sir.
Yes, 18 over 35.
And that would be 0.51.
0.51.
Hmm.
All right, so that will be 0.5. 18 divided by 35 is 0.51. That's the probability for less than 2 sessions. For more than 7 sessions now, what's the probability for more than 7 sessions?
The 19. That's it.
The 19. All right, so
It'll be 0.5.
we are coming. There's a question that came in. The question that came in from YouTube. All right, so Steve is asking if we, well, if we could use both 5 and 7 to represent the 6 term. No, I wouldn't do that. I would
And
more
like-
use 5 or maybe the 7, up to 7, right? But I don't know if it was a mistake right here, made in the typing right here. So I don't want to misguide anyone, Steve. So I rather think.
Sir, maybe Matimbo midpoint.
Yeah, I know he's thinking about that, but let's stick to the 0. Stick to the 0 for
I
now.
didn't think about it too.
It could be the midway, yes, but let's not make that assumption, so we'll leave it at 0. All right, I'll have to look back at the past paper to see if I typed it wrong or it wasn't typed wrong. All right, but good question.
19.
Huh?
So where to get 19 from? I'm confused.
Yeah, 2, you know. So
A 2 and 2 plus hold on.
1 plus
More
Which one
than
you're from?
session. That would have been the 9 and the 10.
yeah, but at the frequency of add.
Yeah, for more than 7 sessions now. Hold on. Let's for more than 7 sessions, that would be the 9 and the 10.
The 10.
They
Well,
add
for
1 and 1 make 2.
Yes, sir. So 2 over 35, which is 0.06.
Yes. You get that? So then you get that?
If I add the frequency and not the
You have to add the frequency and not the data.
So no 0.05
Yeah, but 0.06.
0.06.
5
2 decimal place.
run your own off.
Yes, you have to run it off. 2 decimal place.
Somebody close same way, ka. No, me never close.
You're not hearing us. Yeah, are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? Stephen, are you hearing me? Let me know if you're hearing me, Stephen.
Sir, I'm tell you, it's on the YouTube, it can on the Zoom, it kind of go faster than on the YouTube. That's why.
Yes, but I think he was hearing some of the background noise from Suling as well. So I think that's what he was hearing. All right. Okay. All right. So let me know, Stephen, if you're hearing us still. If you're hearing us now, let us know. We know we're ahead of you in the class. Okay, it says he's hearing something. It says everyone is speaking at the same time and someone has feedback in the mic. All right, okay, so it was you from there, Sule. All right, okay. All right, for Nastasis is chipping in and out. Okay, I heard that. All right, so let us move on to question number 4 now. So we learn how to find probability now. So first you have to find the total frequency. Out of the total frequency, then you put the how much for whatever data on your thingy. All right. Now those who have textbooks, it is important that you go and practice these things in your textbook. All right. Those who are coming in tomorrow, it's a practice session in the day. It's really for practice sessions. It's not really teaching, but it's practice session. But if something is going to be taught, It will be streamed live from Holy Trinity High School. All right. So I hope I'll have access to the internet from the block that I'll be using. All right, so let us go. It's at the Heights. Oh, could somebody read number 4, please? My apologies. Could somebody read number 4, please? Could someone? Thank you.
The heights of 50 students correct to the nearest centimeter are shown in frequency table below.
All right, thank you very much. So how many students are in the class?
50.
Very good. All right, so he that participates shall inherit success. Very good, Nikisha. Living by the Beatitudes.
Kimberly. Jesus.
Is Nikisha read first? All right, good. Then realize that your ear now working. All right, so very good. So the table shows that one person measure 150 centimeter, 5 person measure blah, 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 blah. So it must construct a histogram to represent this information. All right, so we're going to draw an histogram to represent the information. Okay. Now, so now, did anybody watch the video as to how to construct histograms? Or there's something special about the histogram? Anyone?
Sir, it's like
Yeah, go ahead, Nastasia.
like a graph thing.
Yes, but what's the difference between the bar graph and the histogram?
Oh,
There's a difference. What's the difference between the bar graph and the histogram? What's the difference between the bar graph and the histogram?
um,
For those who watch the video,
You have
might
data points?
come again. Other angle?
Have you got the data points, buddy?
No, there's no plotting of data on it. That means you never watch the video.
Obviously, sir. Jesus.
Persons who did not watch the video, I cannot say blessing. But there are no blessings that go to hell. All right? Okay. So,
sir. For the bar graph, it is
I'm listening. What? Remember, you can use your notes, you know.
Mm.
If they make the notes, blessed is he who make notes. But they should be able to use it in the class.
So,
Wo-
so it's the histogram like a one bar graph, like
a bar graph of discrete data.
Yeah, but when you draw it, you know, also the discrete data.
So like it represents a category of data, and for the histogram, it is group.
Group. No, man, you can group Instagram, you can group bar graph.
Sir, it's used to illustrate large data.
All right, we didn't ask the function of them. We just want to know
so
appearance.
range.
No. We want to know how them look like. You guys are using prior knowledge. And Nikisha said that the bar graphs are joined and the histograms are not.
Histogram join.
No, you can join bar graph too.
Yes, it's the histograms that are actually joined. So the other way around, Nikisha. Very good try. Very good try. Bar graphs are one. Okay. I can Google and show you histograms. All right, let us look at histograms. All right, so here we have an Instagram. So they're actually joined together. See it?
Their number range?
Number who?
Range? Like it often start from like somewhere.
Naturally, it's not from the smallest number, yes.
So that
And here's the difference. The bar
So
chart
the
separated.
difference.
Instagrams are actually what? And they're number ranges. All right. No gaps. See now, corrected Nikisha, a very good attempt. I see that you were trying to speak from memory, but it's best to speak from the notes. All right. So here the Instagram different from the bar chart. And let me kind of make it zoom out much better and see better than it is. Advanced here, right there. Much better than it is. All right. So you see the difference between the Instagram and the bar chart. All right. So there's a difference. Big difference. All right. So let's go. All right. So we got that lock, stock, and barrel. So let's move on now to our question once again. All right, so we'll go back to our question. So now we're going to go to constructing our thingy. So we're going to now draw our thingy. So we'll finish with pie charts. So now we're going to go to histogram. All right. Now, so for some they give you a scale, for some they do not. All right. So we're going to represent the bar, the histogram. Now, you have to, there's a specific way when drawing the histogram. Right? You put your frequency on the y-axis all times. The frequency goes on the y-axis. So therefore, in this case, it would be, yeah, well, it's the frequency. Then on the x-axis, you put the height or the measured data. All right? That has to be on your graph when you're doing it. Now we can either choose to say 1 centimeter represents the first data, right? So let us draw our graph. So we're going to see that this is from here to here is 150. Then you continue along that line. Eh? So let's draw our graph. Right? So we're going to draw the graph. Now, how many persons have 150? One person, right? So this is the one right here. Good. So where we see 1, all right, let me put them in. Let's put them in. This is 150 right here. Let's make a note of that. And then here, the next one, to be honest with you, I'd rather that we start from here. All right. But sometimes the draw it has to be the center, in the center. Has to be in the center. I did show you on the video. That's why it's important to watch my videos, students. Because I normally heard that when I'm on video, I teach better. None of you can confess to that, no, though, because you can't confess to that.
me tell you that. Me tell you that. Me tell you.
You tell me that.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear you. So let's use this one. So the center. Good?
A 2-year gone,
How that go?
a 2-year jar the thing go.
Yeah, man. So I just use for the sake of my graph. Good. So you see, but the entire thing is 150. 150. The height 150.
Sir,
150.
that looks confusing. Why not start at the
Right.
2?
Exactly.
Just.
I drive
I'm
from
not
the
gonna try it,
1.
no man. I'm not gonna just observe and see where I'm gonna, man. How much person to 151?
1, no, 5.
5. So this now is going to be 151. So you see what I'm doing now? But see what I'm doing now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Opposite. Good. So you can draw my line if you want me to draw a line. So you can see well, it would have been easier if I did it this way. All right. Let me that's permit me to do something first. So here is here. So you can see the lines, right? So I just see the lines.
Yeah.
And then here. Good. Much better now?
Mm-hmm.
So this is 150. And this one is 151. Good. Just kind of draw this in the center there. All right, what's the next one? Next one is 152.
Yeah, 10.
10 persons. Okay. So Instagram is coming on. So the Instagram now, Nikisha. You're Nikisha. Nikisha going to sleep. There we go.
16.
16. So what we're not putting the number yet. But you kind of gone over to the too much. And it must be the same width. All right. Remember, it must be the same width. That's 16. So let's put in 152 right here.
The 16 can go well.
The 16 can do it?
The grass top of 14.
Oh, well, the graph can go more than 14. So let me kind of set the top a bit. Can go further, but it has to stay right there because
So how do sir just substitute the 14 and write 16 up there?
Exactly. It is not drawn to scale, so just do that. We get the drift.
oh, you get the drift. But thank God you got the drift. Drift. All right, so you got the drift. Thank God. So it's a substituted. So them say people on YouTube is not me say it, it's them say it. So it's the 16 up here, sir.
They will understand, sir. Just substitute.
Okay. So right there.
Sir, make it look like it's an ongoing ago, no? Past the 14 ago. Okay.
Oh. Are you them to have artistic skills?
No? Yeah, make it stay. Yeah, up there, sir.
Okay. All right. So Instagram is coming up. Pop, pop, pop. Instagram will come up there. So what's next? What's next?
10, 154.
154. Right, so 154, which is 10. Bang, 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 bing, bang, bang, bing. 154 is 10. 10, right?
Yeah.
Right. So we're coming to come. Here we go. All right. So we're coming to come.
155.
No, put in something, sir. Lady.
Oh. Sorry.
154. And the last one is, oh, sorry. We have 155 now, which is how much?
6.
6.
6. So kind of set this up right. The 155, which is 6.
So your Instagram ugly.
Well, if the graph was a female, them certainly in love. So I can say. All right. So this is 155, right?
Uh-huh.
So like somebody want to sleep.
I tell you, mess it my sleeping stage one.
Number it now, and then you have 2.
Then I have what? 2. All right. 2 is right here. There we go. All right.
The 2 is wide, sir. It's
Right,
not
come
on the,
again?
the 2 is wide.
2 is wide. All right. Thank you very much, man. So we're done with that one there. So let's put in our 156. There go your Instagram.
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 Sir, question.
Yes, ma'am.
So, sexy get this, them give a graph. You can draw the graph in at the center because it's kind of hard to draw the graph at the end of the paper, you know.
You mean at the end of the paper?
Huh?
You're supposed to start it at the corner.
Yeah, but it kind of hard for you to do it at the corner. You know, like on the regular graph paper, then it kind of hard to do that.
Well, for some kids, they'll give you, which you should see, you know, on the worksheet. For some kids, they'll actually give you a scale to draw. They'll give you a scale to draw for some cases.
For the statistics.
Yeah. They give you a scale to draw for some cases. All right, so we're gonna move on now to another question. All right. Can I move from this? Can I move on now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's
And the reason why the class have to be a practice class tomorrow, day to day, because I don't have these tools. I don't have a projector to project for those who are face-to-face class. I have a projector. I have a projector, so chances are it might can happen. I have a projector. Let's hope it works tomorrow. So we'll be going live tomorrow too in the day sessions. All right.
Then nobody need me for come.
all right. It B
Probably.
part.
Now that part gone on?
Nobody need me for come then.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna go live still, but for the most part, there'll be practice sessions. You understand? We practice from the textbook. All right. So
Online.
we're gonna do probability now. Yeah, that's correct.
I can't fit online.
Let me see the class will go live, sister.
No, just keep everything online.
I have my reasons why I'm going. This is gonna be online still, but I'm gonna work it from school. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna sit around at X and still go live. Yeah, still gonna go live from all the Trinity same way. All right.
They're working on the board.
I'm gonna project the screen. And the projector is working. I'm gonna project the screen.
Oh.
Sir, what time?
I should be at school hopefully by 10, 11 o'clock.
Oh,
I'll tell you what time. All right, so we're gonna go to probability now. So it says calculate the probability that if a student is selected at random, he or she is shorter than 152 centimeters. How do we work this out? What's the probability?
can we take a break now?
It's not yet 4 o'clock. We're breaking 40 minutes time. How do we work out the probability for this one?
You put the you take you work it out.
Mm-hmm.
You have the 50 and you put the probability over the 50. You answer.
Hmm?
50, it says shorter than, so I'm gonna look for the frequency.
So you gotta have 6 divided by 50 equals 0.
That's correct. That's correct. Not 50 divided by 6. That's correct. Fifty divided by 6. No, 6 divided by 15.
Yeah, are you a talk foolishness?
Oh, sorry, man. Okay, Anastasia, I heard you. So, Anastasia, you're back in town? So you
Sir, number 2 are 8.
so hold on. So I'm going to divide this first now. We'll divide that up first. So that would be 6 divided by 50. 0.12. 1,154. That's 6 plus 2, 8.
That means 0.16.
0.16. That's correct. At least you know to find probability. For ungrouped data, that is. All right, so, all right. Okay. So now we're going to move on now. Question number 5. This time, it's group data. Length question. So we have question number 5 and question number 6. When we
So that's
return,
why should I go take the break?
come again?
That's why should I go take the break?
If we take the break, we'll have reduced our practice on the second worksheet that has to do with cumulative frequency, construct the cumulative frequency curve, and stuff like that. That's why I want to finish this worksheet. So the idea is to finish with statistics today, to move on to something different tomorrow. You'd have already watched the video though for statistics, so I've learned what to do. All right. So the result of a survey of the income earned by per hour in dollars for a sample of 60 families is given below. Obviously, this is US dollars, could not be Jamaican dollars, isn't it? All right. Can somebody construct the frequency table for this, please? Let's see what you're going to write.
Sir,
Yeah.
you're scrolling up too fast.
Exactly. And zoom in so we can see the thing properly.
Hold on, one more zoom you want to zoom, so. See there now.
Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am. All right. While they're doing that, give me a second. Back. All right. Everybody finished drawing?
I remember, so I forgot to it now.
Oh, sorry. Go through it with a fine tooth comb. All right, so what I think I might be doing, I'm going to send the other worksheet to you guys. So when you watch the video tonight, you get the worksheet to do early in the morning. But I want to ensure you watch everything and take notes on everything. And then give you a worksheet to do in the morning. So when you come to class, you already kickstart the worksheet and present your answers. We have to make much of the time that we have. All right. So I see 5 persons are watching live on YouTube. So those 5 persons say who they are, where you're from, and say something. The other 3 persons, I know that 2 of them are Makeda and Stephen. Stefan. All right. You could share the link with other persons as well. All right, this is where we have our classes interactive. If you have not yet subscribed, you can, of course, subscribe and participate in the class. Definitely. Our competition series is coming up like we did last year. I was very excited. And you'll see, and that is in the nights. We'll have our competition series going on. All right. So waiting for persons to finish drawing their histograms, sorry, the frequency table. And for those persons who are on our YouTube link, of course, you will, of course, there. All right, it is Stefan, it's Stefan, right? Stefan. What was that, Lexi? Stefanson? How you pronounce his name? Huh? I didn't hear that.
Stevenson.
Oh, Stevenson. Okay. I'm trying very hard, Mr. Stevenson. I'm trying very hard. All right. Thank you, Lexi.
Sir, that one you long.
Well, that's why the worksheets are given before class.
I'm confusing.
Confusing? All right, Lexi, you saying thanks. Right. So we know that there are 2 persons in the who's watching live and subscribe to the channel. So the other person subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. I mean, if you're learning from this class, you click on the like button, and of course you subscribe as well and share the link because we have more to come. More to come. All right. More to come. All right. So while we're waiting, um, so persons who are watching us live on YouTube, I know you want to hear, but we're giving you some time to try the question. It's a live class, so we don't want to rush through the class just like that. So we're giving you some time to try for yourself as well. So you can try to construct your frequency table in your notebook that you have at home using. And then of course you can look to see if what we did in studio here, you did the same as well. And you can go ahead and do your probability because it should have been, of course, you should have been somewhat observing how we find a probability as well. So do your thing.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. What feel like me I miss a number? Cause I don't get 50. I mean, say that's alright. That's alright though.
I guess not. So in our next session, we hope to look at the mean averages and the median average, range and such the likes. If there are questions based on that, and please remember that these are indeed past paper questions that we are looking at. I just compile them together to make the worksheet. This would have been the worksheets that you have done via the Schoology platform that we use, but persons are moving pretty slow.
So you could have considered the table from morning.
I couldn't read from morning.
Yeah, cause we have a hard time.
Is it that should Kimberly talk for herself or she's talking on behalf of everybody? Which is it?
It's for everybody.
So, Kimberly is our student council representative of Holy Trinity High School. She sits on the school board.
I realize, Kimberly.
Oh. Okay, so she matched the portfolio. Okay, that's what Tracy's saying. All right.
After meet you, Kimberly, I need to shake your hand.
All right, you get a handshake there. Okay, man.
We can do it virtually, you know?
Virtually, all right. All right, so since that's the case, we're going to now see if we can construct the table. This time I'm going to use an Excel sheet to construct the table now to make life much easier for us. All right, let me take a picture of the table of the data so that I can have my information accurate too. All right, so I'm going to do an Excel sheet that make the table easier for me to deal with. All right, let's stop the share for a second. I wanted to go into CDP Labs business. So I want to get into one of the business there. Right then. So I'm going to use an Excel sheet to bring up our thingy. Here is our Excel sheet. All right. So based on our question, we are supposed to draw a frequency table of income earned versus so and so. All right, so it's a group data they are using right here. Good. So we're going to say, all right, from here, this one is going to be income earned. We'll put income earned.
I just put income alone
Or income alone, yeah, that could work too.
and per hour or frequency.
I'll put frequency. All right. So we do our frequency table. And let's drill that up. All right. So the first group that they gave us was 0 to 4. So we're using a range from 0 to 4. No, that's not there. 0 to 4. 0 to 4. The other one is 5 to 9. And the other one is what? So just want to form up the cell first. Plain text. That's pardon me. I'm just going to form up the cell. Okay, it's all plain text. Good. All right, so the next one is what now? 10 to 14. That's correct. Talk to me. 15 to 19. Talk to me, please. Nobody not answer. All right, look for myself.
20 to 24 and 25 to 29.
Thank you. 20 to 24. And then 25 to 29. Okay. All right, wonderful. So we have 20 minutes remaining in this session. Then now we take our break at 4 o'clock. For those on YouTube, if you did not subscribe, you're evidently not going to see when we're coming on back. So if you want to see when we're coming on back, please to subscribe. So you can see part 2 of the next session on statistics. All right, so we're going to grill this up, right? So bulldoze, huh? All right. Okay, so number of persons who earn an income from $0 to $4. So the first line, 1 person. Second line, 2 persons, that's 3. That's 3.
Then 3. Then 3.
5, 6, 7.
Or
8,
10 person.
10 persons. Okay, very good. So just in case persons want to know how we came up with the 10, you have to count. So this is 1. So you use like a tally thing like. So what I would have taught you in the video is something like this. It crosses out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That is all that is done. So you cross it out, right? And you have your tally. Thank you very much for that, young lady. So we're going to now look at the number of persons who earned between $5 and $9 per hour. So let us look at that now, eh? All right, so let's go back to that. So we're going to count it out again. So 5 to 9, that's where we're at now, 5 to 9. 5 to 9 is where we're at now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So this is 1, 2.
Sir, 4.
Well, let me the other purpose I'm learning to them. 2, 3. Where you get 4 from?
Eh?
Yeah?
Oh, me don't count the 10 in 8. Sorry, 3.
What isn't it 5 to 9?
Sir, I'm gonna tell you what I did do. I just write out from 1 to
Mhm.
27 and count them and put them in. So me I check from. You understand?
No, I don't understand.
Me I stay.
Eh? You said so it's 3. That is why we do, the teacher do the counting too, you see? So now it's 10 to 14 now.
1 shot, sir. 1 shot.
And then of course I come from St. Thomas. I'm just kidding.
What is that supposed to mean?
And that's just
Exactly. What that's supposed to mean.
that's what St. Thomas people hype. So you know.
Then
All right.
calm down. Calm down.
I'm calming down. So looking at 10 to 14 now. So counting 1.
1 person. 1 at all. 1.
1. Let me double check.
Well, remember say 14, I forgot in it too. But 10 to 14,
Thank you
14
very
then.
much. See? That's why we double check. Thank you
So,
very much. Let us see that
14.
observe. Shall it hear the correct answer?
Must skip past the 14.
Yes, man. That's why we do the thing. So this is
So
1.
that's how I'm gonna tell you, so I'm gonna add it So I'm gonna get the 60, so I said I'm kinda wrong.
You're kind of wrong. You was wrong.
I missed
Kinda.
1, 2. Let's check again. 2.
No more 14 and it is.
So you're
That's
finished
2.
now.
Thank you very much, man. That's 2. So put the 2 right here. Then we're going 15 to 19.
You have 23.
Let's check it. Let's check it. 15 to 19. So 15 to 19, right? So the 17 is one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
20.
20. What did I hear a while ago?
20.
20.
What I heard earlier?
I get that.
20.
21 from
23 me here.
Who said
23 I
21?
heard.
Not me.
Eh, then I and I me do.
It's
oh,
not
that's when we miss out the 2 from
Well, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Not
That's all I
me.
know. Eh? It wasn't me.
Not me either.
Eh?
That's
20 to 24. 20 to 24 now. 20 to 24 now. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 16, eh? So the last one, 25 to 29. So everybody get the hang of it so far, right?
So
Everybody get
just add up the recite and just take it from a 60 to get the last one.
You see that's your problem, you know. You love shortcut too much. And you draw blood. Shortcut, them say draw blood here.
Yeah, the recite and
Me hear you, man. 25 to 29. 25 to 29. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. So when the total them up now. Look at, is it 9?
no, sir, it's not 9.
It's big like. No, it's on a 9. I'll get 63.
Eh?
Something wrong right or so.
No, I stick to that.
A 60?
Yeah,
I'm not 60 that.
yeah, calculate it now. And it's 60.
I'm not 60 that. How much you know it's supposed to be? 50 or 60 students?
60.
I'm seeing 63. How much you add up? How much you get?
60.
60?
Yeah. That's why you're not supposed to use Excel. A total is not so.
No way yourself about that. No,
So it can't be any one of them equal some of them.
Oh.
Tell her for me, huh? Tell her for me, because I should know what she talking about.
What do IT? I forgot. That's a one. So
I don't remember if you do
no.
it. I don't remember if you do it. Remember?
Highlight everything, sir. We can you take a long cut.
Exactly. Just put 60. Each total 60.
You want to make sure say everything right.
But even if you do this, tell them, sir, just highlight it and then everything would have come up.
We might get 63, so something wrong.
Exactly, sir. Come on, over there, get
Because you have 23 and it's 20.
It's 20.
No,
Yeah. It's 20.
At 20, are you right the tree, sir?
let me get 21
Oh.
from.
Okay.
And look,
All
when I
right,
get this.
20. All right. So, okay, all right. So now we have our frequency table right there, okay? Our frequency table is right there before our eyes.
10 more minutes.
10 more minutes, 9 more minutes on the clock.
I really did stop clock. That should not stop watch it.
You understand me? So she go on, you know? All right.
Just imagine if you're in a class.
You understand? Well, she's not class, she know more than you listen to her. All
So
right.
what did I do?
What you say what?
What did I do?
You say,
Very good girl.
if
Nothing
Thank
wrong.
you.
in a class, wouldn't pay no mind. If you have 10 about stop clock. All right, so there we go with our frequency table for group data. Now, the other part of the question, we're winding down now. Winding down. So calculate the probability that a family selected at random earn less than $15 per hour. So let's go to our table. Less than $15 per hour. So what would be the probability now?
15. 15 over 60.
15 over 60. So somebody learned today.
0.25.
Oh, 15 over 60. Catch the hang of it. So that's 0.25. Yeah, quarter. Very good. 0.25. At least $15 per hour. At least $15 per hour. Now we have a problem here. Do we?
No.
Okay, no. All right. At least $15 per hour. What would be the answer for this one? Probability we're talking about. At least 15.
So we could use the 15 to 19 because it's at least and that would be over.
So what's at least? What do we mean?
Near to it? Near to 15 or whatever.
No. If
At
somebody,
least you can have a 13. 13 is the closest.
well,
And
if
14.
someone says give me at least $10, all right. If someone says give me, if you tell someone to give me at least $100, what do you expect?
$80, $90. Or the $100 itself.
Say, Mr. Someone, you at least give me one chance. What do you expect? No chance at all?
One chance.
One chance?
So
If someone says, you can at least excuse me, you know. What do you mean by that? You can at least excuse me, you know. What do you
you
mean
could
by that?
use it, but you don't use it.
Oh, you use it, but you don't use it. I don't understand.
No, you can use it, but you're not going to use it.
Then the person say you can't say at least excuse. You don't expect them to use it.
So you confuse me.
I hear you.
So you can use back 0.25. The answer can be 0.25.
No, but I'm going to explain it to you. All right. All right, let's look at this. When they say at least, they mean that it is equal to and greater than. So it can be at least $15 and more. So when I say you can at least say, excuse me, they say you can at least say, excuse me, or better. See, I say excuse me, or I say something better. Yes. So at least means equal to and more. Equal,
So them could have just said equal or like
equal to and greater than. That's what at least mean. If they say at most, it's equal to and less than that. At most, equal to and less than that. All right. We learned that. So, therefore, our probability would then be equal to 20 plus 16 plus 9. Let's do the maths. So that is 20 plus 16.
35. Wait, no. Wait.
If I were to follow you, 45 divided by 60, dear Lord. If I follow sheet to them, boy, I go to Bellevue. It must be crazy.
0.75.
2 quarters, yes, 0.75. So that is it. So when we gather again, we will indeed come back and finish up C, D, F, E, and go through question number 6. And then we'll see how far we're going straight to the night for the next session and get this out of the way. All right. So how was the first session so far as we break? How was the first session today? I saw 4 persons like it on your YouTube channel, so evidently they liked it. Was not bad from YouTube. How was it from those persons in Zoom? How was the session for you today? All right, Keisha gives a thumbs up. All right, anybody else?
Horrible.
It was horrible, Kimberly. I know that horrible means good for you. All right, anybody else? Lexi, how was it for you? All right, I see that Tracy says she loves it. Love eyes. Okay. Anybody else? All right. So we will get back in our Zoom session later at the next hour. We'll be taking a break now. For those on YouTube, as I said, if you did not subscribe, you'll not really get to see what time we'll be back. So we'll be rescheduling for next. Well, I'm going to schedule a class now. I don't know if I should use the same link for.
Okay, what time we come back?
We'll use the same Zoom link. We're not going to change the Zoom link. We'll use the same Zoom link. We're going to resume class at 5 p.m. and run it straight through for the next 3 hours again till 8 p.m.
Jesus, what person was 6? Good. It's cool.
Yes. All right. So we need to get this out of the way to ensure that we cover the statistics. I know that you'd have watched the video already, so please go and take a break, and then you come back and be ready for the next half of the session. Thank you for coming, and I hope this session has been productive for you. And I thank those who have participated and made it pretty interactive. Take care. Until then.
What time you said we should come back, sir?
5 o'clock, don't sir?
Yes, that sounds like 5 p.m.
Alright. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're saying 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Yeah, we're saying 5 p.m. My Zoom is over here. All right. So we close the session before we started.